For that Wimbledon final. I got a fun little problem here. Let me write down one of the properties of algebra that I used. Laws of exponents. If you have a over b raised to the nth power, this just follows immediately from the definition of exponentiation and properties of fractions. That's the same thing as writing a to the n over b to the n, where n is a natural number. It's probably true for rational numbers too, I think. All right, so this rings nice linguistically. It says the quotient, the power of a quotient is the quotient of the powers or something like that, I guess. Okay, but in any event, that's what I used right here. This part right here is in this form, and then to split it apart, we just use this, okay, where n was equal to 2, okay? And so, y'all, I've done most of the work. Equivalent statements all the way down. Here we got x squared as a common factor, so we can factor it out right here. X squared is the common factor. Now, you're still wondering, well, how do you go here? And this next step was hard for me to find. Now, y'all, by the way, x plus 1 squared is equal to x squared plus 2x plus 1, but there's already a 1 right here, right? There's already a 1 right there. And so that's where this 2 comes from, right? Okay. So this very next step is we just factor the 2 out. And again, this is not something that's dead on obvious that you should even take this step. All right. But what you're doing right here is you're going to split it apart. Okay, if you'll notice what happened right here, you just split this thing apart, x to the 4th over x plus 1 quantity squared, and then we have plus 2x squared over x plus 1 minus 35. Okay, and again, you can see what happened right there. All we did was just multiply through by x squared, and then keep it this way. All right, now, the benefit of doing that, and again, folks, the benefit of doing that is that you can actually use a substitution, which I forgot to write down. U clearly would be equal to u, this thing I'm calling u for our substitution variable. It makes it easier to see the algebra. U would be equal to what? X squared over x plus 1. Right, folks? And then it takes on this simpler form that's easier to figure out what's going on. This definitely factors. It factors nicely over the integers. And so I'm sure you see this step, but just in the event, this would be u plus 7, right? Times u minus 2. Oh, I'm sorry, u minus 5, my bad. U minus 5 equals 0, right? Okay. Now, again, this multiplies out. 7 times negative 5 gives you negative 35, and 7 minus 5 gives you the 2 you see right here. And of course, what do they call it? The zero product theorem. They actually glorify that with a name. Leads to these two results for u, but we're not solving in u, we're solving in the variable x. All right, and so what happens here is I do all that work for you on the very next line here, folks. And again, won't bore you with all the details, but I just used the substitution. This is our u substitution right here, right? U minus 7 equals to this, our substitution leads to this fairly quickly. And so we actually have 4 solutions. 2 solutions right here, and 2 solutions right here. Y'all, Alcaraz will beat Djokovic in about, what, 12 hours? Have a good day.